Brian Gordon. I'm a director of the farming LP. Ultimately the farm is owned by Awarua Trust. We're milking about 560 cows. We have a two-tier soil type here. We have a very heavy marine clay down below which is prone to flooding, and we have Waihouse sandy loam up the top here. We are a designated flooding zone. If the water does come over stop banks, we have to receive the water and manage it after that, which is a pretty tough task at times. We've had one devastating flood in 2017. After the flood and part of the recovery of that, we started to think about smart shelter and composting barns as a way of future-proofing the farm and the dairy industry. So the plan at this early stage is to do all the feeding out in the barn. The animals will be here for feeding and maybe longer if it's wet. In the summertime we see quite an advantage in the heat stress, and they were used this past summer for that. That was pretty successful and beneficial.
Yeah, so I'm Paddy. I'm originally Irish. Came here about 3 years ago. So these smart shelters, they're a new investment for the farm here. I think over the summer, obviously, the weather here in New Zealand gets very hot and it's very draining on an animal. So we brought them in every day. They stayed in here for most of the day, and like the difference in the body condition it's unbelievable. As I said, you can obviously see them behind me, like their body condition I think is amazing, you know, and I reckon a lot of it is to do with the smart shelters. In the busy season, when I have the cows in here for most of the day, I run the aerator through it. So for me to do both sheds, it took maybe 15 minutes. As I said, it's good and dry, and it really makes a big difference to the animal when they come for shelter.